Okay, before I move on, I want to point out in my notes, I do other things for you that has not been asked. You may want to read through that stuff. I talk about the fit of this model that we're using. It's an expansion. This is interesting. It doesn't fit everywhere. It only fits between a certain band of numbers. So for number one, it fits between -1/4 and whoops, I noticed there's an error over here now. This should be +1/4. I'll correct that. You're not going to see that, all right, but I will correct that. So that needs to be corrected. Hopefully I can remember that. But anyway, I also do a little graph for you to show you the fit, and the fit's only between -1/4 and 1/4. I also tell you what I'm graphing out, partial expansion, not the full expansion, and you could never do the full expansion, by the way, it's infinite. But I give you additional information. Anyway, let me do number two. I'm going to go to the whiteboard now, and I'll go through it. And I go to the whiteboard, push this up, and I need to write the problem down now. And the problem is as follows. It's going to be, whoops, it's going to be 1 plus 5x to the 1/2 power. Right? Relatively simple expansion for this problem over here. And you know, it's step by step. It almost looks like the other problem. Right? So I'll write this down for you. It's going to be 1 plus 1/2 5x to the first power. I'm going to do this in columns. 1/2. That's going to be 1 minus half, which is minus a half. 5x squared, quantity squared, over 2. That's 2 factorial. Let's go to the next term. 1/2 minus 1/2. And it really does have a nice pattern to it. But you can do the arithmetic if you want. So what do you get? It goes down by 2, so minus 3/2. 5x cubed. What goes on the bottom? 3 factorial, which is 6. Let's do the next one. 1/2 minus 1/2 minus 3/2. The numerator goes down by 2. This is minus 5/2. Then you can get 5x to the 4th power. Now 4 factorial is 24. Right now, I'm going to say this goes on forever, but I just don't have the time for that. I want to just start writing terms down now. So it's going to be equal. Well, the first term's easy, just 1. The second term is 5/2 of an x. Okay, I'm going to look at the third term, but I want to get the sign first. I see minus. I'm going to do some arithmetic on the side for you. I'm just going to do the arithmetic now. So 1/2. I already got the sign done. 1/2. That's 25 and 2. So that's going to be 25 ace. And that's going to be x squared now. All right, let me get my eraser out. And let's do the next one. All right, what's the sign of the next one going to be? Well, it's going to be a positive now. And I'm going to do the arithmetic for you. All right, so what's the arithmetic going to be? Well, let's see, 1/2, 1/2, 3/2. 5 cubed is 125, and you get a 6 in the bottom. Well, 3 goes into 3 once, it goes into 6 2 times. So you can get 125, and the bottom is going to be 16 now. And then you can get x cubed. That term is done, but we'll check with the k. I can't say I'm right until I check it with the k. And by the way, you're saying you're checking with your k. You're right. I might have made a mistake, and I'm just matching my nonsense. Hopefully not, though. So let's get my eraser out. But I'm always open to corrections. So let's look at that last term that I'm going to put down. And what sign is it? Looks like it's going to be minus. It's going to be a little complicated. Just the arithmetic now. 1/2, 1/2, 3/2, 5/2. And it's 5 to the 4th power, which is 625. And the bottom you get 24. Wow, that's a tough one, huh? Well, let's see, 3 goes into 3 once, and it goes into 24 8 times. Oh boy, that's going to be a big number, right? 3,125. x to the fourth power. The bottom number is going to be, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 to the 7th. Let's see, 2 times 4 is 8, 16, 32, 64, 128, 256. And by the way, this goes on forever, but they just want 5 terms. I'm going to go to the key, and I'm hoping I match the key. Otherwise, I've got some troubles. I have to redo it. All right, so what they said, they had my red pen out. They said 1. Then they said plus 5/2 of an x. I got that. Minus 25 x squared. Gee, I got that one right. 125 over 16x cubed. Got that right. And minus 3125. Oh, I made a mistake. And it's not going to end the world, but I got to correct it. They said it was 128. I said it was 256. So I'm going to go back and correct it. All right. Now, either my key's wrong or I'm wrong. Right. So let's take a look. Let me go over here. And 4, 5, 6, 7. Let me write that down again. Maybe I just did the wrong arithmetic. Let's say 2 times 2 is 4, 8, 16, 32, 64. Yeah, it is 128. All right, I made a mistake. I make mistakes all the time, by the way. And let's say it's okay to make a mistake, but you don't want to like stand your ground on your mistake. You want to correct it. And I just corrected it. And I think pretty good at that. I'm not going to do the whole problem again. Just made one small error. I corrected it. All right, let's go on. Thank you.